Tonight, there are growing fears about a brewing trade war between the U.S. and China. Could they be the straw that breaks the camel's back for some Arkansas farmers, more and more of whom are being forced out of business? Channel 7's Andrew Mobley joins us with more now. He's live in our content center. Andrew.
China's 125% retaliatory tariff against the U.S. in particular risks bringing Arkansas farmers enduring a woeful domestic agricultural economy to their breaking point.
There's already a lot of exits that happened this year from farmers that just couldn't make it work. Uh, and if it continues like it is now, there will be even more people exit the business next year.
Retaliatory tariffs have caused prices and returns from crops to drop even further to levels unsustainable for many farmers. Pair that with the already sky-high input costs that are expected to shoot up because of reciprocal tariffs, and the situation is grim.
Break-even's not even not even in sight anywhere. Every crop that we could possibly plant had a negative return projected.
Right now, it's hard to see much method in the madness, but Rutledge says Trump's reciprocal tariffs against countries that import cheap rice into the U.S. like India are helping to even the playing field for rice farmers.
On that side of it, tariffs in the rice industry, reciprocal tariffs were much needed.
Trump has long spoken of reciprocating heavy tariffs levied against the U.S. by other countries. In 2018, Trump initiated a more restrained trade war with China with tariffs that Rutledge says eventually benefited farmers. But is the current shock to the system ultimately doing more harm than good?
And we've seen in the past they've had a positive effect longer term, but near-term pain, especially at the time that we have now in the farm economy, is just really hard to bear. Move fast and break things is not really a great strategy.
So what will it take to save Arkansas farmers? Aside from the lifting of tariffs, Rutledge says more subsidizing of U.S. farms is necessary to their survival. And key to that is the long overdue Farm Bill. Farmers in America currently operate under an outdated Farm Bill passed in 2018, which established a subsidy safety net for farmers. But Rutledge says that safety net no longer saves farmers from hitting rock bottom because of inflation and now tariffs.
The safety net that was established in that was based upon commodity prices from 2012. Tell me what you can buy today at the same price that you could buy in 2012.
Rutledge told Channel 7 that making things even harder right now is the fact that many USDA Inflation Reduction Act or Rural Energy for America program grants to farmers have been frozen by the federal government. On your side, I'm Andrew Mobley.
Okay, Andrew, thanks very much. And for more coverage on tariffs and Arkansas agriculture, visit our website, katv.com.